Woo! All right. Okay, so how are you liking the show so far? We have a small studio audience in the room. Okay, our fourth comic this evening. Next comedian successfully escaped from Colorado Springs 10 years ago to take exile in Boulder. He will be at Comedy Works Tuesday, March 9th. Boulder, give it up. Please welcome to the stage a recovering Catholic, Sam Wallace.
How's it going tonight, Boulder? Woo! Yeah, as Jann mentioned, I am a recovering Catholic. I basically decided to give up Catholicism because all Jesus cares about these days are professional football players. We can see him after the end, so I was like, I want to thank Jesus for giving me the strength to throw for 300 yards and 5 touchdowns today. I also want to thank Jesus for making the other team's running back fumble 4 times. Yeah, thank you, Jesus. Go Rams. I'm jealous. Why can't I thank Jesus after a day at my job? I want to thank you, Jesus, for giving me the strength to sit in my cubicle and play Minesweeper for 3 hours straight. I also want to thank you for compelling Susie from accounting to wear those tall boots with the skirt that slid up to here. Yeah, thank you, Jesus. Go Susie. Yeah, I sometimes wish Jesus was still on my side because there's some questions I want to ask him. For example, if reading is truly the anti-drug, like those commercials and Jann tells us about, and being able to read is a basic requirement to get into college, why in the fuck was I stoned the whole time I was at the University of Colorado? Actually, Boulder cracks me up. I was driving around before the show, and I saw this leg waxing business. They had this sign up there that said, proudly serving Boulder for 20 years. A leg waxing business that has been open in Boulder, Colorado for 20 freaking years. I sure as hell didn't date any of those women, I'll tell you that. Another thing, I was driving around these residential streets, and I saw these big yellow signs that say, deaf child. Why do deaf children get their own warning sign? I mean, I could think of so many better ones, like Raiders fan lives here, born in Colorado Springs, CU sorority girl on Prozac. I mean, hell, or even blind child. I mean, at least deaf child can see your car coming. It's not like I honk when I'm running over small children. Give me a break. And finally, no trip to Boulder is complete without going to that sex toy store, Fascinations. As I can tell, some people have been there. You know what I discovered? It's the exact same place as American Furniture Warehouse. Think about it. Both have a product line that's going to break down after 6 months of heavy use. Both have the exact same pestering sales force that knows way too freaking much about what they're selling. And regardless of the place you're at, you're just as likely to see Jake Jabs chasing his pussies, or his tigers around the showroom. But the last Fashion Nations trip was a little weird for me. I brought my lovely wife. Going with your buddies drunk at 2 in the morning is a whole different experience than going with your wife. I basically sat curled up in the corner in the fetal position, not wanting to be seen. And, she ran off. It was just like another day at the freaking Crate and Barrel for her. By the time I located her, she was on the 2nd floor where they keep the vibrators, and she'd narrowed down her choices to 4. Well, honey, this one matches the sheets. This one goes with my nightie. Well, this one's sort of shaped funny. This one's the cutest. And before I could say, honey, let's just get the hell out of here and get the smallest one, here comes sales guy running around with his arms flailing. Well, you look like just the kind of couple that needs a Megathor 2000. The Megathor 2000 gets a clitoris satisfaction rating of 9 by Flesh Pounder magazine. Famous women who have used this tool include Rosie O'Donnell, and Elton John. Actually throwing Hillary Clinton in there and you call it gold. So, it comes in 5 speed settings and a strobe light to guide your way at night. You see that, everybody? All right. V8 engine. Needless to say, Megathor 2000 became a member of my family that day. I felt like Mormon wife number 2, fighting for my spouse's attention. But the second I realized Megathor 2000 liked to hang out with my wife while I watched football, he became my battery-operated wingman. Hell yeah. My name's Sam Walsh. You've been great. Thank you.
You're watching. Oh, I like the song. Play it. It's good. Yeah.